Yes, it's visible.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for confirming. Okay, so today's this session is about the cybersecurity, especially at this particular time when we have the tension with our neighbor country, and we have seen lot of messages and news circulating that there can be a cyber attack and other things, and people are panicking. I have seen lot of messages there where people are talking about that there can be a malware, so you should not click any of the link, and the neighboring country is trying to attack and all. So we would be going through different aspect of this thing, and what to do in this case if you are experiencing the same thing. And the majority of the focus would be on the fake news, which we see generally nowadays on different social media, and how to tackle those things. And we would be covering certain other aspect as well. So let's start with the session. First of all, I would like to welcome all the attendees who are here, who have joined on time. So objective here, again, it is listed. We would be understanding the regional cyber threat, which is right now happening, and we will learn about the practical safety strategies, and we will empower. We will learn how to empower a student to stay safe online, because whatever you would be learning as educator, because most of the educators are there who are interacting with the students on a day-to-day basis. So it becomes more crucial to be aware about these things, because we are the one or the frontliners who can create that awareness among students, and further those students can uh, create or enhance that awareness among the society as well. So that's why it's a very crucial thing. So here you can see this quote: in today's interconnected world, the digital realm is as important as the physical one. So we were seeing the news about the war taking place, the attack was which was happening. But if we think about, it's even more important than the physical warfare. What happens in the cyber world, because data is everything. So if your data is compromised, so your plans, everything, your strategy, what is going on, everything can be compromised, right? So let's move further. Reason under digital sea. So what happens? What are the things happening right now? So we have seen all the geopolitical tension which is taking place with our neighboring country, and what all things are happening. And that is not happening at one side only. The information which is being shared, the false news, misinformation, it happens everywhere. So sometimes what happens, instead of doing the physical war, country sponsored cyber attacks are performed, because they know if we will get sorry, if we will get information of any particular country, if we will get any classified information about the confidential detail about any mission or anything, or even if we get information what is happening there in the neighboring country or the target country or victim country. So the things become easier for the country to make a strategy. So sometimes the cyber attacks are not the normal one, it is country sponsored. So they basically sponsor, they pay money to the professional hackers to perform certain kind of attacks on any particular country or any particular organization. That can happen. Another thing is why this is, I am talking about why this can happen. So another thing, the political benefit. So political hacking with intention to get edge over competitors. So this is also very important. Sometimes people do that to get information about the competitor or competitor, that can be a particular party, political party, or particular organization as well. Then another thing which is very common nowadays is misinformation campaign, because just by putting a message which will create a panic, uh, the country need not to do anything else. Just by putting a message on social media, spreading the misinformation can do lot of things, and that would be very harmful for the victim country. and it can create violence, it can create communal rights. Anything can be done just by putting a misinformation. People can be in panic. People can, you know, uh, take certain steps which is not appropriate. So that is also an agenda or propaganda which is generally performed by the cyber uh, attackers in order to create panic situation. Next thing is to access sensitive information, which I have already explained. A lot of sensitive information. Right now, also 2 or 3 days ago, there was a information that Geo was hacked. Okay, and a lot of users' data has been compromised. Although Geo has given a statement afterward that no such attack was performed, and we are not affected by any kind of this cyber attack. So this happens. So that can be a misinformation as well. Let's see what all types of cyber threats can be there. So there are a lot of category of cyber threat. Some of them I have listed here, which are more important or kind of umbrella terms, which covers almost all type of cyber attack. Although definitely certain other attacks are there, but in this particular context, we would be focusing on these types of cyber attack. The first one is malware attack. So generally, in normal term, general term, we call it as virus attack. So malware is nothing, just a piece of code which will have a malicious intention, okay, and which will be intended to perform certain destructive operation. So it can delete file, it can remove your data, or it can even remove the important file as operating system related file in your PCs, or even in mobile as well. And definitely due to that, the consequences will be your important file can be deleted, your system can be shut down, or your system will become unoperational. So these are categorized as malware. Another thing, there are different categories of malware. A very important one is ransomware, which is a buzzword nowadays. Ransomware, which basically what it does, so it encrypts all of your data. Instead of deleting it, it encrypts it, and then it asks for the ransom, or the owner of the ransomware will ask you for certain ransom. Ransom can be anything. Mostly, it would be in the form of money, and they ask that if you will pay money, then only they will decrypt data. Otherwise, your data would be destructed, and you will not be able to get your original data back. So if there is a company, let's you can think about a situation, if an important department of any country is working, and if that get affected by the ransomware and important information got encrypted, and they have to use it, right? So either they will pay money for that, or they will lose all the data. So although this kind of company generally keep a particular backup, okay, and from that backup the data can be recovered. But if it is not there, so definitely you will lose the whole data. You can think about it, how crucial it can be if a bank is getting affected by a ransomware. So all the banking transaction related information will be encrypted and can be lost, right? Then another category is spyware. Spyware, definitely, as the name suggests, its work is to spy on you. So most of the time, it would be in stealth mode. So even you will not be able to know that it is there in your system, and it will affect your system. It will get installed in your system, and it will be executed at the background, right? And whenever you would be doing certain activity, so in whatever way it is written, whatever instruction is written in that, accordingly it will capture all those information, and it will send it back to the owner or the creator of the spyware. So we have to be very mindful when we are installing such kind of application, and that's not limited to PCs only. It can be in the mobile phone itself, because most of the time when we install any of the software, so it asks us for permission, and if that particular application looks like that it is a legitimate one, and you are not aware about the thing, and if you are not very cautious, so you may give all the permissions, and later on that spyware will get activated. It will record, it can record your audio, it can record your video, it can capture images, it can access all the files, and it will send it back to the owner or the creator of the spyware. So this is the major category which I wanted to talk about malware. Let's move to the next one, phishing. Phishing is another very important term, although it is not related to exactly what is happening right now. But we see nowadays a lot of phishing sites are there. So phishing, you can get phishing mails in your email account, and then most of the time it would be very promising thing. Phishing, the word comes from the phishing which we do, right? Getting the phrases. I think there are people from multiple regions. So yeah, so phishing, जो हम phishing करने जाते हैं, so basically we try to catch the fishes by giving certain things or lucrative things, and fish comes and then it's get trapped. In the same way, phishing, uh, there are certain ways by which phishing is performed. There are different variation of phishing. It can be performed through mails. Nowadays, it can be performed through WhatsApp messages, by call, and video call as well. So the basic funda of phishing is whenever you are getting any lucrative message or information or call, that it promises you that you got a particular deal or any lottery, you won a lottery. So you that is an alarming sound, and it's a red flag for you, because randomly nobody is going to give you anything free of cost. So if you haven't applied for anything, and if you haven't participated in any of the quiz, so nobody is going to give you anything, right? And this is how phishing is performed. Mostly it works related to monetary transaction. So at last they will ask you to get the, in order to get the winning prize, you have to pay certain amount, and then they will send you any QR code, or might be a link, and they will ask you to just pay a small amount of money. Sometimes it can be even less than the 10 rupees also, but never pay it, because once they will get your account details, definitely they can get all the information, and they can empty your bank account. Then the social engineering. Social engineering is nothing the way of convincing any person so that person can give his own detail by himself. So that's called as social engineering, right? And for doing that, anything can be performed. You would have heard about, nowadays people are getting called that your some of the relative, or might be your son, or might be your brother, uh, get caught by the police department or any other this kind of agency, and he was, let's say, they will say that he was doing drug peddling or something, or he was involved in any human trafficking related things, so that they try to create a panic situation by that. And afterward, once the person is trapped, then they will ask you that we can settle it down here only, just you have few minutes, just you pay a certain amount, and we will release him. And sometimes what they do, they ask you that you can talk to that person, and then they will give mobile to any random person who is definitely their own person, and then there would be a kind of voice, the person is crying and all, so that you will think that might be due to crying, you will not be able to recognize the voice, and ultimately you will end up uh, giving the details, and it looks like that, oh, I will not get trapped. But I can tell you, recently DGP of Chhattisgarh got affected by this cybercrime. So he was the DGP of Chhattisgarh. So it can happen with anyone. So we have to be aware every time. Uh, the bottom line for social engineering is, if someone is not known to you, and claiming certain something which is creating a panic, the person is asking you to do something in a hurry, right? So you have to be aware about that. You have to be cautious and attentive. You can cross check that information if someone is claiming that we are calling from any legal department, or let's say from we are cops. So you can ask them that I will not entertain you in online mode. Definitely, uh, I'll wait to meet in person. Right. Then the next one, which is nowadays very important in every WhatsApp group, sharing lots of messages and other things, that is fake news and propaganda. So again, in fake news and propaganda, and this is not limited to that the other country are doing it. In our country, that happens within the country itself, that happens between different communities, that happens between different society as well. So they can create a propaganda against a particular community, or against a particular organization. This kind of thing can happen. So basically, it would be false information, and it can lead to even communal rights. It can lead to defamation of a person. Lot of things can happen. It can create a panic, and due to that, situation can become worst. Weaponization of the information. So information is very important aspect nowadays, and every decision is made upon the what kind of information we are having. So that becomes a kind of weapon, and that can be used as a weapon if you have a right information at right time. So fake news leads to following aspect. What all consequences we can face due to a spread of fake news is unrest. First thing is unrest. So definitely people can be a panic situation. Communal clashes can be there due to a fake news, and this has happened a lot of time. You will see a lot of examples of that where a fake information has been spread by a particular community or person, and due to that, it lead to something very violent, right? It can lead to mob lynching. It can lead to communal rights, etc. Damage to the reputation of the target. So it can damage the reputation of a particular victim or target for which the information is being shared. Misinformed youth. So basically, the idea and the targeted audience of misinformation is youth. That's why it is important for us to be aware about it, because then only we can inform our students. Because generally, it has been seen that youth reacts on any this on any situation in a hurry. They don't think about it in detailed manner. Just they react on any situation. So basically, this kind of fake information and news are targeted toward the youth, because youth is the particular their easy target, and they can easily be influenced by this kind of information. how we can do fact checks and how we can differentiate between a fact and myth. There are certain ways which can be used. So first one is reverse image search. Most of the time we see that there is an image claiming that something has happened or something has been performed. All right. So generally we believe on those kind of images. So in order to check whether that image is legitimate or not, that was happening for a long time, but nowadays it became more easier after the introduction of generative AI thing. Right, easily any image can be created, and that will look like a very actual image. So in order to understand whether it's a fake one or it's a real one, we can perform reverse image search. Now I'll tell you what is reverse image search. So image search, all of you have used that particular thing using Google search. When you go to Google search, there is a box for image search purpose. So there you can use, you can put any image which you are having, and then you can perform reverse image search. So it will give you list of all the sources where that image has been uploaded. You can see when it has appeared first time. You can go to that source and you can get actual information about that particular image. So that is called as reverse image search. We will see it in detail. I'll do certain hands-on. Let me complete all these steps, and then we'll go through that. Another thing is website credibility check. You can check whether a website is credible or not. In order to do that, you can go to that about us page. You can go to the contact us page of a particular website. If the website is claiming something, you can see what all information it is having, how much information it is having. Generally, what happens when there is a fake website, so it will not have lot of information. It will have limited information. It would be not be having contact us page, or might be missing information would be there, because they will not like to give you all the details, right? Then cross referencing information. Another step is cross referencing the information. Cross referencing is when you perform search about any particular thing on multiple platform. Let's say if someone is claiming that Jammu Kashmir has been attacked by certain people, so you can check it on multiple platform. Just you have to put that information on Google search. You can put it on other search engines as well, like Bing and others, and see multiple sources. If the same information you are getting from multiple sources, then you can think of as it is a legitimate one. Otherwise, if you are not getting the same information at other places, it might be, or most probably it would be, a fake news or fact, right? Manipulated media ID. I'll show you some of the example as well. Manipulated media ID. Recently, a few fake account of Sophia Qureshi and the other wing commander has been created, and they started, claiming lot of things. So I will show you that thing. So this kind of fake ID, social media ID can be created, and they will start posting a lot of things, so that people would start believing that thing. So you have to check that if you are getting any sort of this kind of media ID, so you can go through the previous post for how long that media profile or the social media account has been created. These all things, by looking into all these things, you can confirm that whether it's a genuine one or it's a fake one. You can see the agenda of the profile as well, what all sort of thing the profile is posting, what all comments it is doing. All this thing can be seen, right? Let's see certain example related to this. Before example, this is one thing. It is created by Google. So Google fact check tool. So in order to access it, you have to do nothing. Just you go on Google and type Google fact check tool. Let me show you how it works. So you just have to go on Google and then you have to type Google fact check tool. Press enter. And then this first uh, link which you are getting, that you can click, and then you will be redirected to this location. So there are recent fact check which has been performed. If you want to do any kind of fact check, this search box, which is similar to normal search box, is here. Here you can type any of the information for which you want to perform the fact check, and even you can search by image as well, which I was talking about, reverse image search. So there is an option for image search as well. So let's start with any of the topics. So anyone, if any of you can tell me any particular thing which you want to check, so I'll type that one only. Any of you, any lead which you would like to check?
Like if we want to check if like Pakistan has violated ceasefire, so
Okay, great. Okay, so I have typed that information. Okay, so it is not giving any information. There might be a chance they have restricted that thing right now.
okay, all right,
Just a
sir.
second. I'll
Thank you, sir.
check something else. Okay. Okay, I think this keyword they have restricted right now, but let's start with okay, let's say ransomware attack by anything. If you want to check, okay, so you will get this information. Claim by social media post. This one you can see. I am zooming it. You would have seen this thing few days ago. How many of you have seen? If you can raise your hand or something. This viral WhatsApp message claim ATM in India will close for 2-3 days due to ransomware attack from Pakistan. Have you seen that?
No, sir. I have not received any such message.
Haven't received any message. I think Anusa ma'am is there. She can tell me if she has got this kind of message.
Yes, sir. It was viral that time.
Yes, yes. So here you can see that viral message was there, and people were continuously forwarding those kind of messages. And there was a flood. I have seen in a lot of groups people were sharing it, right? So you can see it here. Fact check rating is given here, so it was a false claim. You can see. If you want to see the details, you can click on the link, and the detail would be shown. So this kind of fact check easily can be done. Claimed by multiple sources ATMs to remain closed in Pakistan due to ransomware attack. So the same thing was there in Pakistan as well, right? And the same kind of message was spreading in India also. So this kind of fact check can easily be done. Even you can put an image over here, and you can do search about that particular image. So let's check that as well. So any of the image can be used. Let me use this one. Although it is from India today, so it would be legitimate, but just to show you how it works. Okay, so you can come here and then you can click on it, and then you can give the location of this particular image, copy link address, right click on this, then you will have copy link address option, and then you can come and put the image URL here, then click on search. It's not finding right now. Okay, just a second. Copy image address. Okay. It's not giving just. Yeah. So this is the link of the image. So it got the image, and related to that, the claim is here. Okay, so there was a claim related to that as well. A snake was spotted at the boundary of Pakistan Gaddafi Stadium during the England-Afghanistan Champions Trophy. So it is also matching with that. That's why it is showing that. So this is how, because it's a matching image, so that's why it shows that. Otherwise, what you can do, you can, if you are getting any image, you can right click on it, and you can click on search with Google Lens as well. So it will give you all the similar images where all it has been appeared, and then you can check that. It is loading right now. Yeah, so all these images. So if the same thing is being appeared again and again with the same message, so by that it can be understood it's the legitimate one, right? So this is how you can do the fact check using Google tools majorly. Just a second. Okay. Now coming to back to the safety guides. So there are certain safety guide which can be followed. Let me show you. These are the safety guide which has been given from E-Safety Commissioner of India, right? And this is not India, Australia, sorry. And there are certain things which is, appropriate for India as well, right? Certain things, certain tips are given here, which can be seen, and there are certain FAQs which I would like to show. There are certain tips how to navigate the social media. It's very important. So first thing says it's please remember it's okay to turn off and take a break from fact checking for fake news. So you know what happens when we start doing fact checking. So whenever we come up, or we face, or we see any of the information we or any news, we start doing fact check. So it's okay sometimes to take a pause. There is no need to do any to check for everything, right? So you can take a break if it is relevant to you. If you are getting bothered about it, then only you need to perform this kind of check, or otherwise you can take a break, right? It's also important to remember your social media algorithm affect what you see. So for example, if you are liking those kind of images which is related to attack or something, so algorithm will adapt that thing immediately, and it will start showing more of that kind of images or post related to that to you. So there is no way to know every detail that goes into algorithm, but if you like a post, it could mean that you will start receiving similar post on this topic. This we have seen multiple times. Almost every one of you have experienced that. Whatever you like, you get same kind of post and other stuff, right? Following an account often means that similar account may be suggested to you. So, for example, if you are following a certain type of fake account or related to something, so the similar kind of account would be suggested to you to follow. So, this is the how algorithm works. So, you have to be vigilant about it, what you are liking, what you are following. Even if you are seeing certain thing, it's not necessary to like that particular post or image on social media. Now, certain things, some FAQs are also listed here. What all things we can do or we have to do. So there is certain thing like I have accidentally shared fake news and my friends are upset. What should I do? So this happens most of the time. Like people share it, or sometimes it happens accidentally. How? Let's say you have clicked a certain link. Let me give you an example. Very common example of this incident is that you would have seen Amazon is giving a discount on it, or a giveaway is happening by Amazon or this kind of company. You can win a particular thing. Amazon is distributing free of cost iPhone, or Samsung is doing that, free laptop or something. That's that kind of message you would have seen, right? As soon as you click on that message, that script gets access to your mobile phone, and the same message is sent to all of your contacts, including the WhatsApp group as well. So sometimes we think that the person is sharing or promoting or forwarding that thing, but that is not the case. That happens due to because he himself or she herself is a victim, right? So if this happens and you come to know about it, that thing, so the first thing is forgive yourself if you have done any mistake. Mistake happens and it's easy to get tripped up. That's what a fake news websites are banking on. So what you can do in this case, the first thing would be just immediately delete the post, and you can apologize for what has happened, and you can state that if it has happened mistakenly, or you were the victim of some kind of attack, so you can immediately post that, and then people will understand that thing. You can immediately change your privacy setting. You can check for it how your privacy setting is, whether it's public or to friends or something, right? You can immediately change the password if required, and you can report the same incident to the help desk or technical help, which is available for any particular social media, whether it's Facebook, whether it's WhatsApp, or whatever it is, right?
Okay.
Okay, so there are certain things. Let me give you this link in the chat box so you can go through it later on as well. Right. So you can copy this link and you can explore this thing further. Because I am not going to cover everything, it will take time. I have certain activity and other things lined up here. So this all thing we have done. There is one more thing called as PIB fact check. That is, as what I was showing right now, that was from Australia, and there is a PIB, Press Information Bureau of India. Its official website is there where fact check can be performed, especially related to any fake news. So let me show you how this works. So this is the portal, Government of India Press Information Bureau. I'll share the link with you, okay, later on. So here there is a particular unit you can see here, fact check unit. Can you see this one? And here you will see about the fact check units. You can even submit for fact check. FAQs are there. Total fact check has been done, right? And there is a list of fraudulent website which you can go through, and there is fact check dedicatedly related to Operation Sindoor. Let's check this. So it's loading, and let me show you what all kind of misinformation or fake news has been circulated related to this Operation Sindhu, which recently happened and performed by the Indian Army. It gathers all the information, so it takes a little bit of time. Okay, we'll come back to this. Let's open one more thing. This is called Tiny Eye. Here also you can perform the reverse image search. Okay, reverse image search tools are there. So let me post it in the chat box. This is the fact Press Information Bureau of India. Right. So first it will perform this kind of verification of your IP address, and then only it will get opened, right? So now a quick task I would like to give you. If you guys can try this PIB fact check, okay, or any of this option, you can search for an image and then you can tell me about it, what you have searched. You can write it in the chat box itself. Just I'll allow 1 minute for this. Okay. If you are using the mobile, if you have any of the image which has been shared on your on any of the social media, you can just click it. You can go to the share option. Then you will in share menu you will have a lot of application. So you can select Google Lens from there or Google Image Search, and then click on it. So that would be forwarded to Google Image Search, and then you will see all the list which we were seeing, where all it has appeared. So you can use that option. It's still loading. Okay, so while it is loading, you can perform this check. Yes, so now it is open. So you can see Operation Sindhu related fact check which has been done. Just a second. Opening. This is an official website. You can see it is on the domain mygov.in. Okay, any one of you can confirm if you have done any sort of reverse image search. Otherwise, we'll move. We are left with few minutes only. Okay, so I'm assuming you would have performed it. If not, you can do that. Then let's move further. What to do if you see fake news or experience a cyber attack? So what all things can be done, that I will tell you now. So if it's a kind of cyber attack, if you think that, or any cyber crime, so what you can do is you can report it to cybercrime.gov.in, which is listed here, or simply you can call on 1930 and you can report about the incident with all the details. And very important is you have to have a particular record of the whatever incident has happened. So whenever you are facing certain things, so keep a record of it. Try to take a screenshot. If a screenshot is not possible, take image, capture the image, capture the screen recording, or what all sort of things are possible. Keep a record of it so that you can record that thing, or report that thing further to any particular legal entity, right? So this is the portal, National Cybercrime Portal. Here you can file a complaint. You can click on it. You have to be cautious while filing. So directly either you can call. They will guide you for all such information. Okay. So this is how a complaint can be raised. Once you have raised a complaint, you can track a complaint. Right. And there is an option of cyber volunteer. So those who want to volunteer as cyber volunteer, right? So you can register yourself. Another thing is fake news reporting. If it is related to a fake news, as I was telling you, so there is an option for that as well. Okay, so just you can click on TIB. This link is which I have shared already. So there is an option to report it. So here you can see you will need to log in. You have to give your email ID, right? You have to enter this captcha which is being shown here. You can choose language, which is Hindi as well as English, and then submit. Once it is done, then you can report it. And here you can see the scroller. You can use this WhatsApp number as well, or this email ID to report it. If you don't want to register yourself, and if you don't want to do it on the portal, so simply you can note down this number, you can save it, and you can forward any of the fake news or information. They will take a note on it, they will take action, and they will report it as whether it's fake or legitimate or genuine one, right? Let me share this.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
I'm sharing this with you in the chat box. Okay, so let's move further. Then e-safety tips I have already discussed. This thing is there. If you want to take the screenshot, you can take.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
May we get like a recording of this video if we can share with our colleagues or the students? It's available. It would be available on YouTube.
I'll try to put it on YouTube, ma'am. Okay. I'll share my
All right.
YouTube link. Okay.
This would be very helpful, sir.
Yes, yes. I'll try to put it on YouTube, and I'll share the link uh, on your email IDs where you have registered, from where you have registered, right?
All right, sir. All right, sir. And all the important links also now we can find there. The links which you are sharing like pib.gov.in and all.
Ma'am. Okay.
All right, sir.
Right. One more very important and interesting one. So I would request, please do not leave for just 5 or 7 minutes more. So it's an important activity. We are almost at the end side. Okay. So I will be sharing the feedback link for certificate as well. Right. So have I been found? There is a website by which you can check whether your email address has been compromised anytime or not, right? So let's do this interesting activity and see whether your email ID is compromised or not. So I am putting email ID.
Hmm.
Mail ID, and it's a safe one, so nothing is going to happen. It will just search it in the database, right? Just a second, it is verifying.
Sir, please share the link of this website or the name of this website.
I am sharing the link in the chat box, so all of you can also see it, right?
Right.
It doesn't require any login or anything,
Okay.
right? So just you
Thank
have
you,
to
sir.
enter the email address and see in what all data breaches your email ID has been compromised. Although it's nothing to worry about, if it shows that, it will show if you are using it for a longer time. So the only thing is just you can at least change your password and all to safeguard yourself. Okay. So it doesn't show that it has been hacked. It shows that if there was any data breach, let's say, from a particular social media or anything, so there it has been compromised, right? And this is how it shows. And it means the data which has been leaked, it included your email address and other user details as well. So if you continuously perform, updation of your password, changing your password, so that means you are safe, right? In my system, this captcha is not working. I don't know why. So you can open this link. I have posted it in the chat box, and you can try yourself. So you can check it later on. Might be not be working. So see, it is having records of all the data. Let's say if you can see here the Facebook account. So this much Facebook account till now has been compromised. Yes, so probably you are safe, right? And then
Thank you,
also
sir.
it was included in one database. So if you should change it, that is suggested, you should change your password, right? So
Yes, all right, sir.
so even you can share it with your student as well, so they can keep a track, right? And why it happens, because nowadays mostly we use the same email address for all login to all the accounts, other accounts, third-party accounts. So it suggested that you should not use your personal mail ID for that purpose. You have a separate ID which you use for login on different website, right? So there
All
would
right.
be a separate two different IDs. This can be done, right?
Okay, sir.
And let me show you. Okay, so this was an activity. I hope you liked it and you can use it and explore it later on as well. Let's move further. Then one more important thing is there, password check. Because most of the time you can see in the image people use this kind of password 123456 or something like that, or their own name, their dob, or something like that, right? Because they think that's easier to recall or remember. So I'll show you a password check meter, okay, which will show you how strong your password is. Now the thing comes in mind, you should not check your actual password here, because it is being also recorded somewhere, although they don't store any information, but then also it is suggested. So if you want to check, if you want to, let's say you want to create a new password for you, and you want to check what kind of password would be a good one, so similar password, not the exact one which you will keep, you can have. So let me show you. Okay, so see, it doesn't mean that if you have a lengthier password, that would be not easy to crack. You can see, even I have used so many characters, then also total 16 characters I am using, but then also it says that the time to crack this password would be 1 month only. So it is like not 1 month. In 1 month it will get cracked definitely. It is like if people start cracking it, so in continuous mode, it can be cracked in 1 month. So that is the time it is showing. So let's start with. I'll show you a stronger one as well. See, so now again 16 character I am using, but this time you can see the time to crack this password would be 49 centuries, which is almost near to impossible, right? So this kind of lengthier password, which should have certain numbers, some special symbol, this kind of password you should use. So you can see here, it is showing that it is having lowercase, it is having uppercase, it is having numbers, and it is also having symbols as well. So it is a mix of all things, and that's why it is hard to, or it is almost near to impossible to crack this password. Okay, it's a random one, so I am not going to show it to you, although I don't use this password here, so don't. Okay, so now we are at the end. Okay, so this is a time for question answer. So if any of you want to ask any question, so you can ask right now, and then we will move to our conclusion. Either you can post in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and you can ask your question if you want to ask.
No, sir, you have explained it really well. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. But if like if you have experienced any other thing related to cybercrime or anything related to that, or if you have any doubt, or you want to clarify anything, right? So you can ask, or others can ask.
Sir, I have just pasted my email ID that I have been pawned.
Okay.
So, pawned in 2 data breaches and found no pastes.
Okay.
Subscribe
So
to,
yes,
yes.
yes. So basically, the
Subscribe to,
paste is something. Paste is that sometimes what happens, the hackers, what they do once they hack and they get access to data, they sell it on dark web, right? To different types of user, or they can use information in whatever manner they want to. Okay, so it means your data haven't been pasted anywhere on dark web, but yes, there was a data breach in which your account was also included. So it's limited to 2. So no need to worry. It would be showing the timing also, how long back it was
okay. I will
right.
check that.
Yes, ma'am. And then the easiest way is, so just that's why it is said that time to time we have to change our passwords. Might be twice in a month if you don't want to do that much frequently. So at least once in a month, or once in a 2 month at least. So that's keep your account safe, especially for those accounts which are your primary accounts, right? So at least it should be done for that. And
Okay,
definitely,
that I
two-step verification is a very good thing. So even if someone is getting your password, then also two-step verification will ensure that it should not get accessed. And especially if you want to check your any social media account has been opened somewhere else. So let's say if it is WhatsApp, so it will immediately show you if someone has logged in your WhatsApp account, someone else has logged in. So it will notify you in your application itself. Otherwise, if it is other social media, whether it is Google account or whether it is Facebook, you can go to the account setting. There you will see login activities. So you can click on login activities and you can see the details from where all you have logged in, when you have logged in, what all activity has been performed in your account, right? So these all things.
Thank you so much, sir. It was very informative session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So now we are at the end. So let me conclude it in 1 minute, and then I'll share the feedback link. So basically, by all this thing, we can understand it's very crucial in protecting personal, financial, and system integrity. in an increasing connected world, yeah, definitely, and definitely when there is a kind of tension related to any state or any community, so we have to distinguish between deepfake images, videos, and other thing, and we have to be very cautious before forwarding anything anywhere on social media or any other at any other platform, right? So here is your feedback link. You can scan this from your mobile, and if you can't, so I'll put it in the, just a second. Most probably in 3 to 4 days. It will take time, 3 to 4 days, and you will get it on your mail. And I'll try to include the video recording link as well, and I'll share the important link also on the same mail.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
On the feedback, they can leave the session. Thank you so much. Just wait a second. Let me